اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Now, yesterday we treated a hadith that talks about Laylatul Qadr. The hadith specifies on Laylatul Qadr being part of Iman, Laylatul Qadr being part of faith. Right. Sorry, we talked about the hadith that says jihad is part of faith. Now, so today we'll be talking about two mini hadiths. The both refers to some Ramadan, but in different, they specifies, one specifies in another aspect. The first one is Bab Tatawwu' Qiyam Ramadan min al-Iman. That is, you performing Taraweeh, Qiyam Ramadan. That is the Taraweeh prayer we observe. They said it is what? Part of Iman. Then حدثنا حرمي بن حفص was one who said it to Imam Bukhari. حدثنا عبد الواحد حدثنا عمارة حدثنا أبو زرعة بن عمرو وقال سمعت أبا هريرة عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال sorry that's not it. حدثنا إسماعيل قال حدثني مالك عن ابن شهاب عن حميد بن عبد الرحمن عن أبي هريرة أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال من قام رمضان إيمانا واحتسابا غفر له ما تقدم من ذنبه. So he says, the one who stands up for Ramadan, Iman wa ihtisaban, with total Iman and with the intention of having a reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, غُفِرَ لَهُ مَا تَقَدَّمَ مِنْ ذَنْبِهِ. That this one is actually specifying on Allah forgive his past sins, but this one specifies on Salat Tarawih. Is specifically on Salat Tarawih. That anyone who observes Salat Tarawih, he what? Allah would forgive his past sins. So Salat Tarawih, this hadith makes us to know that Salat Tarawih is one of the most important things we should do in what? In Ramadan. Most important. It's not compulsory, but it's very, very rewarding for us to partake in it. Salat Tarawih. After Isha, the one we call Asham, the one we observe, is it Asham we call it here? No, the one we observe after Isha. So those 10 or 11 rak'at we observe, those are the qiyam we're talking about. So anyone who observes it, Allah forgive his what? His past sins. That is for the tatawwu' prayer. Then he said, the other one is Som Ramadan ihtisaban min al-Iman. Then some Ramadan, it adds to your what? To your Iman. When you fast, it adds to your Iman. This one is actually far deeper. ابن سلام قال أخبرنا محمد بن فضل قال حدثنا يحيى بن سعيد عن أبي سلمة عن أبي هريرة قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من صام رمضان إيمانا واحتسابا غفر له ما تقدم من ذنبه. So if you remember, the first hadith we read talks about Laylatul Qadr in Ramadan. The first one I read just now talks about Qiyamul Layl in Ramadan, but this last one talks about the fasting as a whole. Man Sama Ramadan Imana wa Ihtisaba. Ramadan is actually deeper. It says that Ramadan is not voluntary, it is obligatory. Ramadan is compulsory. We must what? We must fast it. Except for those who have critical illness. Not minor ulcer, like those who have chronic ulcers that are unbearable, then other illness that will forbid them from fasting. Then for some conditions that happen to women that will make them delay their fast. Those are people that are exempted from fasting. But for men that is healthy, you don't say because you are tired or because you have a lot of work to do, you can't fast. No, it's not like that for men. You must fast. No matter the work you do. The work you do is not like that of the Sahabas who went for jihad and they were still fasting. The work you do, Sahabas still did the same work. There are some Sahabas who cut woods. They cut woods, they sell woods. So, and they did hard labor too under the sun, and they did this fasting. So that does not mean we should still make this fasting. Then there's a way we can make this Ramadan easy for us. The Sahabas, they say they do prepare months before Ramadan arrives for Ramadan. How do they prepare? And how can you prepare? The way you can prepare is you have different voluntary fasting in a month, in a year itself. In a month, every 14th, 15th, 16th is very rewarding to fast. You can make this one just like 3 times in a month. At least every month from now to Ramadan, just try to fast 3 times. Then if you have more ability than that, then you can start doing Monday and Thursday fasting. Monday and Thursday fasting. This is how you prepare your body, your system for Ramadan. So then if you are capable, then Monday and Thursday, then you can start doing Siyam Dawood. The first one day, you leave one day. If you don't do it now, when it is Sha'ban, a month before Ramadan, you make it like that. If you can't fast, because the hadith says that Prophet either fast the whole, they said he fast the whole of that month, or he fast that month. It will just omit some days. So he fast a lot in the month of Sha'ban. So that's how the Prophet was preparing for Sha'ban. But Prophet had his own fasting, which was what? Mondays and Thursdays. Mondays and Thursdays is one of the most rewarding fasting. So it's a sunnah of Prophet said our deeds, they will be taken to Allah on Mondays and on Thursdays. So he wants his own deed to be taken to Allah when he is fasting. And you know, fasting is among the things that eliminate sins. So if your deed is taken to Allah while you are fasting, mashallah, you know, you hopefully the sin you've committed, because of that fasting, Allah have what? Wiped them away from you. And your deed will be taken to Allah in a plain sheet. You won't have any bad deeds in it. So that's one good thing about Siyam Tatawwa. You should start, if you want, Ramadan is coming. For it not to be difficult on us that time, you should start praying for it now. Start fasting one, leave one. Then the Qiyamul Layl, the one we observe, Taraweeh. Some of us, we should try to master the act of, it's something I think most of us do, but we should master the act of what? Of observing Shaf'i wa Witr. That's the 2 rak'at you observe after Isha, then the one using top in it, that's Witr, Shaf'i and Witr. We should master the act of doing this. Then we should try to increase it by our own self. These are acts we do to what? To prepare for Ramadan. Then one last act we should use to prepare Ramadan is Afdal A'mal. The best work you do in Ramadan is what? Reciting the Quran. Is to recite what? The Quran. So to try as much as possible to start reciting Quran from now. If you don't know how to recite it, we should start learning it from now. At least learn a reasonable portion of it before Ramadan. So at least you have something reasonable to read. But those of us that don't know how to read, for us to abstain from laziness when Ramadan arrives, we should start revising the Quran now. At least just make sure, even if it's half page, even if it's one small surah, just make sure every day you recite Quran. See when it's time for Ramadan. Because the reward in reciting Quran in Ramadan is actually massive. We pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy on us. May He extend our life to Ramadan, and may He accept the act of ibadat on us. ومن هنا أقف أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم وآخر الدعوة الحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.